What's up, YouTube? You checking out the frequent flyer, and I'm out here with the Cheerson CX-95S, new tiny whoop clone with 7mm motors, very similar to the King Kong Tiny 7. Now this one I like a little better than the King Kong Tiny 7 because of the fact that this one you can actually add a buzzer to this one. You can't add a buzzer to the King Kong Tiny 7 or the Tiny 6. So I like that this one allows you to do that. Now this one does not have the VTX built inside the flight controller, so I'm suspecting that this one is a little heavier than the King Kong Tiny 7, but it still flies really nice though, flies well. That's not official though, I haven't weighed them to compare them or anything like that, but as far as I know, the King Kong Tiny 7 has a better camera on paper. However, this one has a better antenna on it, and it seems like it's not as clear as the King Kong Tiny 7. The King Kong Tiny 7 has higher TV lines, I think, but this one works pretty well too though, so not far off. And also a thing that I noticed with this one is while I was flying it indoors, sometimes I had problems punching out, like it would punch out slow, and I think the problem was the props, because I swapped out the props for the King Kong Tiny 7 props, and now the problem has disappeared. So I'm thinking that the Cheerson CX-31 props that it has on it are actually a little heavier than these, and it takes the motors a little while longer to spin them up in order for you to climb with it. So it wasn't climbing fast, but now it's climbing pretty nicely with these King Kong props on it. I have the stock battery on it. The stock battery seems a little light at 400 milliamp hours, but it seems like it gives it really nice punch and all. Very nice flight times with it. Seems like I was getting 4.5 to 5 minutes with it, with this battery. I like flying it. Me personally, I like flying it with the high voltage batteries. I put the little foam insert in here and fly it that way, but I'm just going to fly it with the stock battery just so you guys can see how it flies with the stock battery, and just so you have an idea of how it flies with the stock battery when you get it. But it flies just about the same with these props and the other props, but it seems like these props, it reacts faster with these props as far as throttle punches. So I have the DSM X version. And another thing, one more thing that I like to say about this that I don't like though, is that the receiver on here, it seems like you have to rebind every time. It flashes for rebind every time you plug this thing in, so you have to constantly keep rebinding it to your transmitter. I'm not sure if there's a way you can stop it from doing that in beta flight or whatnot, but I haven't tried that. But for now, all I know is that every time I plug it up, I have to rebind to it again. I don't know about the Free Sky version or the Fly Sky version, but that's the case here with the DSM version. So the camera here is 25 milliwatt transmission. You can't change it as far as I know. It's just stuck at 25 milliwatts, and you change the channels and all from here. This little hole there, and the motors and everything are plug and play just like the Tiny 7. So, and it's my favorite color. Let's get this thing in the air real quick. It's early in the morning, and I got the Vivo 10 out here and the diversity monitor to record it. Let's plug it in. Flies really nice though. Bind it. should be bound now. And you hit record on the monitor. Okay, let's take off with this thing. And we're in acro mode. Let's do a punch. So pretty decent punch out. Do some acro flips. Fly around, do some speed passes. Sounds like a truck behind me. Let's do some acro mode flips and all. So definitely quite capable of doing flips and all. Does them without a problem. Do some FPV with it. As you can see, this thing is a really nice flyer outdoors, just like the King Kong Tiny 7. No problem with the flips and all. The reception on this one seems a little better than the King Kong Tiny 7. Hardly any breakup with this thing. Oh, dangerous territory there. Oh, I did add a buzzer in there. I forgot to tell you guys that. And it's beeping away already. Pretty fast flyer too, as you can see. The buzzer was going crazy because I was doing some high throttle maneuvers. As you can see, I can fly all the way down here. I don't want to fly too far because we got workers down there working. Let me bring it in. So the buzzer makes noise. It's not happy when you kick the throttle all the way up, but once you calm down, start flying normal, it usually hushes up. It seems like it's really going this time though. Let's see if we can land it. One more flip for the road. So that's it. It's the Cheerson CX-95S. Awesome little tiny whoop aircraft that can fly outdoors, and you can add a buzzer on this thing. Thanks for watching.